Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Houston Cougars. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Dropping back. It's Robertson. He lets it go on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him. And this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And here's the handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. Just trucks the man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. They're going to run it. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Important second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Houston.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Robertson. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Bringing it back, it's Johnson. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes a nut.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down. And the Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking for some space. It's Washington.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it's complete downfield. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now the defense is something. The timeout to regroup a bit. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the Bears trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A much-needed score. Trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That makes the score Houston.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Number 98 set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's tackled at the 22. Second down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Houston 14, Baylor 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
At the 38-yard line. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot him about the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Houston. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive.
The Baylor offense will take over first and 10.
So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone?
And he will score. Touchdown, Baylor. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The back's got it. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The back's got it again. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Got it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Get set.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut in. He's looking deep here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Catch made on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. A running play called on 4th down. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks this one right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to start the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
Here we go on fourth down. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Great job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Second down coming up.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
He's incomplete. It's now third down.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes the defender miss. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Looking to scramble. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
A handoff from the shotgun. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
At the
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a 2 yards closer to the marker. The Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Good enough for 1st down yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
And there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point. And one final play before the end of the quarter. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. Bites off a defender. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Houston 31, Baylor 21.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 30 point. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
He's going to pull it down and run. Runs through the defender. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the Bears looking to cash in this red zone trip. To the air, it's Robertson. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Baylor. Still no answer for this offense. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Is successful and makes the score. Houston, 38.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick.
Number 98, set to advance on the football.
And the hands team able to recover the football. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. There's the handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And that's another first down.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball. A chance.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw again. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Baker. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st down and 5 after the penalty. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Houston has moved into the red zone.
It's another first down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense being pushed back. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, try to punch it in for the score. He's swarmed by the defense. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, now what are you going to do here? You have enough confidence in your offense to punch it in from the 1? These are the kind of scenarios you practice over and over during the week. This head coach has got a big decision here to make.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run here, lets it go. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. It's a quick shovel pass. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Quarterback drops back. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
42, Spider.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And now another deep ball here. This pass is incomplete, 0-0 on the clock. That's it. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense